I slowly turned my head around, but the moment I turned around, I saw a black creature smiling weirdly at me. Its eyes were white and didn't have any pupils. With no teeth, it smiled as wide as life itself. It was stinking very badly. I tried to escape from him, but he held me very tightly. Then I kicked him and he let me go. Somehow I managed to reach the door, but I couldn't open it. Suddenly my phone rang. I promptly picked it up. Welcome all to another Too Scared to Sleep. Tonight, join me as we investigate the world of the supernatural with a paranormal horror story called Home Alone. It's past midnight, but I was not able to fall asleep. My parents had gone to my grandparents' house and left me home alone. I looked through my phone and saw that the internet was not working at all. Feeling extremely bored, I knocked on the wall behind me. As I knocked, I realized something knocked back. In disbelief, I knocked again for the second time. Suddenly, I heard a knocking sound again. I felt very troubled. My palms began to sweat. I immediately regretted knocking on the wall. In a split second, there was a third knocking sound. "Who is it?" I screamed at the top of my lungs. There was no answer. I felt so scared that my heartbeat seemed to echo loudly inside the silent room. Suddenly, a strange thumping noise came out of nowhere. The noise kept increasing and finally stopped. Just as I was taking a deep breath of relief, my bedroom door opened. I felt sick to my stomach. "Who is it?" I murmured, almost about to cry. But no one uttered a word. Not saying anything, I pulled my blanket and covered my face. Everything came to a pause for a while, but all of a sudden I felt an icy cold hand on my legs. I froze, but the coldness didn't stop. Instantly, it tightly grabbed my ankles and pulled me off the bed. I fell on my stomach. My entire body was shivering. There was no one in the room and I was really frightened. I ran downstairs towards the living room and hid right beside the sofa and ducked down. I tried to stay as quiet as I could. Then suddenly I heard footsteps from someone coming downstairs. I covered my mouth as tightly as I could, so that even a single sound couldn't escape from me. Slowly, the footsteps came closer towards me. It was dark, but not pitch black. I could still see things nearby. Suddenly, I saw a shadow of a tall person. It came towards me, but its feet were turned in the other direction. In a split second, it went away. I took a deep breath in relief. Just as I calmed down, I felt someone poke me from behind. Not knowing if I should turn around or not, I slowly turned my head around. But the moment I turned around, I saw a black creature smiling weirdly at me. Its eyes were white and didn't have any pupils. With no teeth, it smiled as wide as life itself. It was stinking very badly. I tried to escape from him, but he held me very tightly. Then I kicked him and he let me go. Somehow I managed to reach the door, but I couldn't open it. Suddenly my phone rang. I promptly picked it up.
"Where are you gonna go now? It's just you and I alone,"
said the creature.
"You shouldn't have called me,"
it said in a whispering voice and started laughing. I hung up the phone and kept trying to open the door, but before I could do anything, a dark black shadow came in front of me. Then everything went black, my body went numb, and everything went totally silent. Guys, thanks for listening. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification if you want to listen to more. And if you want to listen to nursing horror stories, hit the link right there. Till next time, don't be too scared to sleep.